Thinking. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Kickstarter in the current year, where last week we looked at quite of an interesting project, and then the video did terribly, so today we're back in the AI slop mines. That's right, we're looking at two different, mainly AI-generated, AI-driven projects that suck, but I picked ones that are... I did pick ones that are kind of interesting at the very least. The first project we're going to look at is called Tactical Edge VR, all one word. Trained to be the police and security in VR. That's seems pretty cool stuff there, and they only want $150,000 for it. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Eric, and I'm thrilled to share Tactical Edge VR, a groundbreaking virtual reality training platform revolutionizing how you, as a citizen, can experience virtual police training.
Oh hey Eric, it's nice to meet you, Eric. Really like your nondescript gamer room, Eric. Real person, Eric. I also really like your shirt. I enjoy the garbled gibberish that has been generated by an AI on said shirt. I appreciate that very much. This is such a weird choice, by the way. So, this entire video is going to be AI narrated by Eric here. Eric has been placed as a sort of, I guess, stand-in for a developer that's supposed to sell us on the game and have this little personal touch, but of course Eric doesn't goddamn exist. Also, the actual developer isn't Eric, it's Evan Avnet, which is a reversal for Tenva Knave, which is like a fantastic way to immediately turn anyone away from your project. Just have this AI-generated guy open it for you. You have gameplay footage, you have actual footage, you've actually made something, you've developed something, and your first instinct is to not show that, but instead, go into the slop mines. Fantastic. Like, I can only wonder about the thought process that leads you to just shoot your project in the foot like this.
Law enforcement and security professionals face high-pressure situations, domestic disputes, armed robberies, disorderly persons, burglaries, and civil disturbances.
Oh man, gotta really feel for those police officers dealing with disorderly persons. However could they survive such high-stress situations? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is a stupid idea. This is a terrible idea. Setting aside even the fact that the gameplay looks like one of those cheap German farming, police, whatever the hell simulators that have existed for like 2 decades. All that aside, relying on training your police officers with VR, with these video game scenarios, with this, whatever the hell you're planning, it's stupid. It's stupid and it's dumb. At the very least, it's stupid and it's dumb in the year 2025. Yeah, we've had advances in recent history in VR technology, in AI, in generative content, whatever. But none of that technology is advanced enough to make this function except as a gimmick, which is what this is. It's a gimmick game that they want $150,000 for. I'm assuming they're asking for this much because they are working under the presumption, by they, I mean, of course, the dream team of Eric and Evan, they're working under the assumption that, some police force somewhere, some government somewhere is going to be interested in funding their project to use as, training for their police officers, but they're obviously not going to do that because your project sucks. Now, a lot of this project is very clearly AI generated, not just Eric, but also the text in the description, but it's like, I don't know how it happens sometimes, but it's AI generated poorly. Like, it's hard to sometimes comprehend the text that's just written in a very garbled manner. Maybe I'm just stupid, probably. One thing about our software that distinctly differentiates us from our competitors is that our software actually provides training on how to respond to various calls for service. It does not just drop someone in a situation unless using the advanced level. This makes it perfect for just pulling someone off the street or out of roll call and allowing them to complete a scenario in 15 minutes. Okay, I read the start of this paragraph, and that's when I had the thought of, oh, this doesn't seem like it was written by an AI. So, interspersed between the paragraphs that are AI generated are ones that aren't. That's what's going on here. Thank you. Additional hardware is very inexpensive and can be bought off the shelf and does not require multiple sensors to be permanently mounted in a room. Oh, Evan. Or Eric, I don't know. Maybe Eric wrote this, that's so freaking garbled. But the reason I'm saying it probably is still AI generated is that you have this list section down here, which AI loves lists, and it of course loves lines such as, "This isn't just about technology, it's about saving lives and fostering understanding." Like that is peak AI writing. I don't know what the hell was going on with that paragraph in the middle of it. That was all them. The second project I wanted to look at is another project that does kind of the same thing. It's called Galaxy of Emotions VR game. Again, we got game, AI, VR, all in one go. And it's going to do the same thing when it comes to just slapping AI garbage on top of an actual game.
Hey, it's Lena, and I'm inviting you on a one-of-a-kind journey.
That's another thing I just realized they have in common. Opening not with actual gameplay, that again, they have something, and not opening with an actual person, but having Lena here introduce the game for us. That's so cool. Do you think Eric and Lena know each other? Do you guys ship Elena? Alaric?
This isn't your average VR game. It's edutainment at its finest. A cosmic blend of adventure, emotions, and personal growth.
So as you can see, there's some kind of game here, some basic VR stuff happening. It's just AI generated like art and things.
Meet Alex.
Oh god, I don't want to meet Alex. Alex terrifies me. I can't explain why, but this exact AI art style is goddamn horrifying, especially when it's just like faintly animated. It's so unnerving. I hate it. Also, shout out to the lighting in this. How do you do this scene with Alex here and not think, what if maybe we need to like mirror Alex's image so the lighting makes sense and comes from a window. That is the most minimum possible effort you can put into a AI-generated Kickstarter project, and we're not about that here.
A galactic hitchhiker and pizza delivery guy on a mission to reach me on Party Planet.
He's got a mission to reach her on Party Planet. Riveting world building they're really putting together here. Party Planet. I fully believe that this person and this team of people, that Radoslav Janicki here, it really has been working on VR games since 2008. I really believe they can make a video game. I believe that, I don't think they're gonna get the money, but, if they did, they would make a video game that's probably pretty much appropriate for the price. I'm just here to point out that you aren't getting that money, and you've never had a chance of getting that money on this project, because no AI slot project is making money. I am genuinely just going insane. Every week I go on Kickstarter, and every week is just a sea of AI-generated video game projects, and it never stops. None of them ever succeed. None of them ever reach their goals. None of these games ever get made. Why does this keep happening? Help me. Like, genuinely, if they just, got some cheap concept art out there, if they used just the footage they already have in the game instead of this AI garbage, and just showed off the process of making the game with Radoslav here, this project would have like 10 times as much chance of succeeding. So it would go from like, well, I guess 10 times 0 is still 0, but like the point is there will be a bigger chance. That's gonna do it for today's video. I didn't want to look too deep into either of these projects because there isn't really a point in doing that. The most you can do is laugh at some stupid text in the project, like, oh, let me do the thing I do on literally all of these projects. I look up Control F and I write the word just. By supporting Galaxy of Emotions, you're not just backing a game, you're helping us pioneer VR experiences that offer valuable insights into harmony, guiding players through a chaotic universe. And as always, you are just backing a game. That is all you are doing. You're backing a video game. Yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Don't support these games. If you're gonna make a game project on Kickstarter, don't use generative AI for literally everything. You can just do some doodles if you need. You can get your friend or someone, hire someone to like draw some art for it. Like, put in at least a little bit of effort. If you are gonna use generative AI content, at least make it not look like garbage. At least make it look decent, which nothing like these projects just did not do. If you're going to be talking like, oh, I'm passionate, I want to bring you this game, I'm excited to show off this game, actually do it yourself instead of having an AI voice do it, because that just, it immediately tells you that you're just full of shit. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time when I gargle balls. Girl Meets Boy, it's a real movie. It's got 3.8 out of 10 on IMDb. I tried to look